Alright, so let's just design the size of a septic tank for 15 users, which gets filled each year, and the following are the average waste generated from each person or human, such as bathing and toilet, that is 90 liters per capita per day, cooking 2 liters, cleaning house 4 liters, washing clothes and utensils, those are 6 liters, and others, you can say contingencies, those are 2 liters per capita per day. Remember, these values may change depending on location, people's habits, and atmospheric conditions. Okay, so now if you have the same data, then what should be the size of the septic tank? That's a good question, and let's have a nice answer too. So without wasting time, let me move toward the calculations. And in the solution, the basic thing which I need is the capacity of the tank, or you can say the total waste generated, for which, as you can see, those things are already mentioned. So we have to sum them, like 90 plus 2 plus 4 plus 6 plus 2 again, which is actually 104 liters per capita per day. But remember, the tank is going to be used by 15 persons, so the total waste must be now 104 times 15, which is actually 1560 liters per day. That means we have just removed the capita word there, okay? So we have 1560 liters per day, and if you see, the tank gets filled each year, or you can say after 365 days. So we will be designing this tank only for 365 days, which means we need the tank capacity for 365 days. So you can say tank capacity, or you can say the total waste equals 1560. That's been calculated, which is actually the total waste for 15 persons. Okay, that is 1560 times the total duration, which is actually 365 days. Okay, so we can get actually 569400 liters. You can also convert this into cubic meters if you divide this video by 1000, because 1 cubic meter equals 1000 liters, and that's going to be 569.4 cubic meters. Okay, now as you can see, we have the total capacity of the tank in terms of cubic meters. So we can just determine the you can say the dimensions, such as the length, width, or maybe depth. Okay, you can say height. Okay, does not matter. But before that, keep in mind that for the standard tank, the length of the tank must equals to 3 times its width, or you can say L equals 3B. Okay, that's so simple. Now remember, the tank capacity must be its volume, which is actually V equals length times width times the depth. Let's just put values in the same formula. Like you can say the volume that's been calculated, which is actually the capacity of the tank, 569.4 cubic meter, okay, equals the length. Remember, the length must be 3B, okay, times the width, which is actually B, times the depth. Let's just assume the depth is 3 meters. This is trial number 1, okay. You can try another depth, like you can try 2 meters, you can try 4 meters, okay. And then in the future, after maybe 4 and 5 trials, you can just take your design, okay, according to the location, according to the available area. Okay, let's just think about that little late. Okay, now as you can see, we have 569.4 equals 3B times B times 3. Okay, that's actually you can say 9B square. So simple. Okay, we will just divide both sides by 9, because we need B square, and that's actually B square equals 63.267. And if you want to remove the square, we have to put square root over there. Okay, so we will have you can say the width or breadth, that's actually 7.954 meters. Now as you can see, we got the width, so we can calculate the length. Remember, length equals 3B, so we have to put B values over there. Okay, like L equals 3 times B. B is actually 7.954, so we can get 23.862 meters. That's so simple. Okay, so in trial 1, we have actually length equals 23.862. You can say 24 meters, does not matter. The width equals 7.954. You can say 8 meters, and the depth is 3. But remember, we will add 1 meter for sludge and half meter for, you can say, freeboard. So the total depth must be actually 4.5 meters. Okay, so this is trial 1. In trial 2, you can take, you can say, the depth equals 4 meters, maybe 5 meters. When you increase the depth, the other dimensions such as the length and width will decrease. If you decrease the depth, or you can say the height of the tank, the other dimensions like the length and width will increase. Okay, so do some other trials, and in trial 1, as you can see, we had the same design. Okay, this is how you can calculate the length, width, and you can say height or maybe depth of the septic tank. See you in the next video.